Jeff here from the Wetsuit Centre, talking to you today about the Seaskins React winter wetsuit for 2010-2011. Again, killing two birds with one stone by looking at both the suits at the same time. That's the ladies and the men's. Essentially because they are the same in terms of technical specifications, just cut differently for each gender. What Seaskins have gone for with this suit, with the React, is to provide a sort of mid-hundred suit, sort of like a mid-range wetsuit with a lot of technical specifications, so a lot for your money basically, and try and sort of corner that market. And it is a really good suit. You've got a lot going on that suit, which is basically what you'd normally expect in a suit, which is going to be closer to 200 quid. Going through some of the technical specifications on the suit. First and foremost is the quality of the neoprene. Nice soft flexible neoprene in the upper body. Okay, so you get a really sort of good quality stretchy neoprene in the upper body, very comfortable, very soft to the touch. Kind of from this section downwards is where they use the cheaper neoprene. Having said that, still a good amount of flexibility and nice and thick, obviously 5mm thick to keep you warm in your core area, and then moving up to 3mm where the more expensive, more comfortable, flexible neoprene is. Okay. The suit itself is what we call liquid taped, and you can see that demonstrated down the arm there. In a weird squiggle. The reason they do that is because if they bend the seam, it gives it more flexibility. So that's why they cut the seams in that way. You can see that demonstrated because it pulls it straight, and then the seam goes straight, and it gives you loads more flexibility than if it was just straight down. Okay. Liquid taped, as I say, yeah. On the inside here, you can see that it's been stitched as well, and then glued through the middle just to really seal the seams. So there's no water getting in through these seams. Basically, it's completely sealed, which is obviously going to keep you a lot warmer. The Kneepads, Duraflex Kneepads, which is the common material used now to ensure that the suits don't wear through on the knee, which is fantastic if you're learning to surf or if you're duck diving using your knee, anything like that. So normally a spot where it wears and tears. Around the neck you've got a double seal rolled neck, basically, which is two pieces of neoprene put together, the inside being smooth skin, so that what happens there is that the middle piece or the inside piece sticks to your neck, but as it moves up and down, instead of rubbing and creating a rash, it just moves up and down like that, and the outside moves and it stops it rubbing and hurting you. Okay. The smooth skin is specially treated neoprene, this panel here, which stops any wind penetrating through the suit and onto your core. Especially important in the sort of the January, February, March, the really cold months, where you get those really bitter northeasterly or easterly winds that really are cold, and that will stop the wind getting through the suit and onto your body. You get that around the back, around the kidneys as well. Okay. This zip is obviously pretty well covered with neoprene, which stops any water, or minimises the amount of water that actually gets in contact with the zip. I'll pull this open, I'll demonstrate it. Adjustable neck as well, Velcro neck, to stop any, to allow you to adjust it to the width of your neck and obviously create a better seal. So we pull that zip down, and then you can see that that's the inside of the suit, and that is the back panel here. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here basically is that normally, if you have a sort of cheaper wetsuit, if the water comes in through the zip, then it's straight onto your back and going to make you cold. What the Seaskins have done here, which is really good for a suit of this cost, is put in what we call a little batwing system here, basically. And that's a piece of neoprene inside the suit, which goes over the zip and then pulls over your head. What this does is if any water comes in through the suit, or through the zip, basically instead of going onto your skin, it's greeted with this back panel, which is completely sealed and won't leak through into the actual suit itself, and then the water is taken out through these drain holes and out of the suit. Okay. The reason it goes over your head is that creates a seal around your neck. So if you can imagine when you duck dive, if you didn't have any back panel there, where the zip meets up on your neck, okay, it's never going to be perfect, so you're going to get flushes through. So what this does is this creates a perfect seal around your neck, and as you duck dive, that sticks to your neck, that back panel, and any water that does come in through your back is then guided out of the back of the suit. So that's really important and really, really useful in terms of keeping you warmer. Okay. Inside the suit, you can see these little bits of tape. They critically tape the seams just to make sure the suit's more robust and will last longer. The seams won't stretch and rip. And on the inside here, it's got a polypro material, which is like a thermal chest panel. Basically what that does is any heat that's leaving your body, instead of it just being lost through the wetsuit, it will be retained by this thermal material which will hold that heat against your core area, in this case your chest, keeping your internal organs nice and warm, thus keeping you warmer. That is pretty much everything about Seaskin's React you need to know. If you're looking for a suit that's going to keep you really warm and give you a bit more flexibility and warmth than some of the cheaper suits, without spending too much, then this is really good value for money. Get a lot for your money with this suit, and well renowned as being a good, long-lasting, well-put together wetsuit Seaskins as well. So that's the Seaskins React for 2011, and in my opinion, a very worthwhile purchase.